But as I said, the liturgical year immerses us in a way of life. This is one of the things that I so appreciated about the church and coming in, and I'll speak for my wife too, is she so appreciated was that Christianity isn't just meeting together every week and reading and singing songs, but Christianity is being immersed from baptism, which we spoke about earlier, into a complete way of life. And God knew something about us when He put us into this wonderful family on earth, with the goal being the beatific vision, and that is that God knew that you would be very bad at time management. He knew that you would struggle with time management. He knew you would say things like, I don't have enough time. I can't get a hold of my life. I keep, intending to do this or intending to do that. I need some help in getting my life in order. And so the liturgical year is God's great big calendar self-help kit. It's God's way of helping you hit the mark, which is the glory of God, the beatific vision. And so the liturgical year is not boring. The liturgical year is not imposing on you something that is from without. The liturgical year is a tremendous gift to assist you in keeping God's calendar so that you can hit the goal in your life. Let's go through a little bit on the liturgical calendar and the logic of the calendar. Days. Each day in the life of the church is a microcosm of life. It is a complete life with morning, the sun coming up, and the sun coming down. You have a complete life as we have the opportunity to sanctify time in this complete life in one day. Each day is made holy through the liturgical celebrations and becomes the stage on which we demonstrate our trust in God and practice good stewardship. So every single day in the Catholic life is purposeful. It's not a waste. It is a 24-hour opportunity given to you to divide up, using wisdom, to divide up in such a way that you will be able to demonstrate your trust in your Father. So you can spend that 24 hours worrying. You can spend that 24 hours wandering off the path. You can spend the 24 hours spending money and time in all the wrong places. Or we can use that time very wisely to demonstrate our trust in God and to demonstrate this to other people. For example, in this next section, I have days of obligation here. The church looks through the calendar, looks through the entire calendar and the events of Christ's life, looks at those events, looks at you, looks at those events, and says, you know what? We've got hundreds of events that have taken place. There are a few events in this calendar that are so important. Well, here's what we're going to do. It's a day of obligation. You really need to be here. Because what happened here, you need it. You really need it. And that is so different than the average attitude of a daily obligation. When the church is saying, you really need this. And our attitude should be one of humility and saying, wow, what is it about this day that I could really put into my life right now and I could grow by?